Here's something most of us never really stop to think about. You walk into their space, and the first thing you notice is the pile of clothes on the chair, the dishes in the sink, papers everywhere. And somehow they just live in it, unbothered, like they do not even see it. From the outside, it looks like laziness, but that is not what is happening. So what is actually going on inside the mind of someone who lives in a mess? Because the answer might completely change the way you think about order and chaos itself. Here's a quick deal. If you want more content like this that breaks down real human psychology and helps you understand yourself and the people around you, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, and drop a comment saying "seen" so I know this is reaching the right people. Now let's get straight into it. Let's start with what most people get wrong. They assume messy people are disorganized thinkers. But psychologist Kathleen Vohs found that people in messy environments actually showed higher levels of creative thinking. The mess is not always a sign of a broken mind. Sometimes it is a sign of a busy one. Here are 3 things consistently happening inside the mind of someone who lives in a mess. The first is cognitive overload. When someone is carrying too much mentally, cleaning gets deprioritized. The brain is not ignoring the mess. It is triaging. The inside feels so full that the outside stops feeling urgent. The second is sensory desensitization. The longer someone lives in clutter, the less their nervous system registers it as a problem. Environmental psychologists call this habituation. What overwhelms a visitor becomes invisible to the person living there. The third is the intention-action gap. Messy people often know exactly what they want their space to look like, but the gap between that image and reality feels too large to start. So instead of starting, they stall. The motivation exists, the follow-through does not. And maybe that is the most thought-provoking insight of all. A messy space is rarely about laziness. It is about what is happening underneath. A mind stretched too thin. Senses that have gone quiet. The mess on the outside is almost always a message from the inside. Drop a comment below. Are you someone who thrives in a little chaos, or does a messy space completely drain your energy? I read every single one. See you in the next one.